Satnam. My name is Nidhan Devta. I am the founder of Gypsy Kitchen, it's Vedic catering, and author of the book You Simply Forgot How to Cook. Satkirtan asked me to write some recipes that will support you this month, so I'm happy to do that. Because I love to work with food, of course, and I see food not only as a nutrition, um, as many cultures do, which I agree. I see food as a bridge between the body, the mind, the emotions, all dimensions of life, actually. Um, the recipes we choose, the way we prepare them, the intention behind it all shapes how we experience our food and how we feel, actually. Let's see. I'm not so used to presenting this on film like this, and so I wrote down my story. Uh, Forgive me for that, but we'll get used to it. Huh? Um, let's see. This manual that was inspired by the energies of July, uh, as already highlighted in the Akara Numerology workshop with Satkirtan, and the themes I took out of it was that actually invites us to work with water and lymphatic system, the lungs and the breath, the heart and circulation, intuition and inner perception, vitality and life force, the nervous system, and finally integration and balance. Was quite some, but it's also a quite intense month. I presume. Let's find out. We will well find out actually. But as then the numbers, what the numbers tell me is that it's quite a high, vibrant energy this month. So it, I work with Ayurvedic the cooking, and Ayurveda is always seeking for balance. So first thought that comes up with me is to stay centered and grounded, so you can canalize the high energies and work with them and integrate them, and that gives you clarity. Um, let's see, what did I write down? Um, each meal focuses on one quality I just said, and Robert, it is composed so it's balanced for all doshas. In Ayurveda, we work with the doshas, the constitutions. So you have Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And these menus are, this menu is it's all in Tridosha, so it's useful for everybody. It's suitable for all conditions. Yeah, I said that this month asks us to stay centered and grounded, and but also fluid, in order to get the clarity in what in these energies will, will bring us, are bringing us. That's why it's important to take it easy on really sharp ingredients, uh, like a chili pepper, because that's too much uplifting. So you get off the ground really when eating chili peppers, black pepper, things like that. So that's why I chose pipili. Pipili is a long pepper. It's also quite sharp, but it's still grounding, and it's also supporting the lungs. It's opening the lungs, the heart. And it's also a theme this month. What's more important? This important, but Sadkekin already mentioned it. Drinking enough water, water on body temperature, not cold water, because the body doesn't recognize cold water, and it's very hard to digest. So water temperature, not too hot because you'll get overheated again, like the spices. So body temperature is just perfect for these days, especially with the heat wave now in Western Europe. Um, Supportive is also ghee. I don't know if everybody knows ghee, but also compared to clarified butter, it's a little bit different, but ghee supports our nervous system, it supports the lymphatic system. So it's actually the foundation of our body. So that's where the nutritions get in, and the minerals. And but I'll give a quick explanation of the menu. The first menu was what the theme was: water and a lymphatic system. The first meal it's around kombu, wakame, and nori. That's all sea vegetables. So they carry a natural concentration of minerals and trace elements. They work quietly, supporting the body's fluid system and the movement of nutrients through the lymph. So that's that. The second is lungs and breath. It opens through the space. It opens the space through pipali, thyme, cardamom, and fennel. These are not decorative spices. They are chosen for the qualities of lightness they bring to the lungs and the digestive tract. Third was the heart and the circulation. It centers on beetroot, red rice, pomegranate, deep reds that move through the blood, through the heart, through the energy of giving and receiving. And then we have the fourth was intuition and inner perception. It is built around saffron, cardamom, coriander. Coriander is also a cooling herb, so that's really nice to keep your head cool. So keep it clear. For instance, when you can't sleep, you make a chai with cardamom and some coriander. That will bring ease almost instantly, especially with warm cow milk, full fat cow milk. That's important. These are subtle ingredients that not ask anything of the digestion and everything of the senses. A meal that invites stillness. That's a real nice meal, this one. The next one is Vitality and Life Force. It's the fifth meal. It works with beluga lentils, the pipili again, and with fresh mango chutney. Warming without aggravating. It supports the digestive fire and capacity to transform. So you can use all the energies you receive and transform it into your own truth. Sorry. The next one is the nervous system. The sixth meal is grounding and broad. It's a mung dal, a sweet potato, kale, sesame, pumpkin seeds, and almonds. It's a wide spectrum of mineral-rich foods that build deep reserves. It builds deep reserves the nervous system draws on day after day. And the last one is integration and balance. I think a lot of workshops and retreats, they lack integration. That's why my experience is anyway as a retreat chef and on festivals, and I see it all around me. There's a lack of integration, and personally think you can do so much inner work, but if you don't give it time to integrate, it's worth nothing. Um, it's the seventh meal. It's a khichdi, rice and mung cooked together until they become one thing. That's really amazing. Finished with a curry leaf tatka. A tatka is a sort of topping, oil-based topping, um, that lands like a full stop. Nothing to prove, everything in place. The intention, I've also wrote down the intention that I have with this meal. These recipes are not meant to diagnose, treat, or prescribe or something like that. They are culinary reflections of the energetic themes of July. Um, and may they nourish your body. May they support clarity of the mind. May they strengthen vitality. May they deepen your connection with the rhythms of nature. And above all, may they remind us that every meal is an opportunity to cultivate awareness, gratitude, and balance. Enjoy the journey through July and see you next month. Satnam.